to Sicily. Welcome to Workout by AC. Today we're going to do approximately 15 minutes of a workout where we are focusing on, of course, interval training, getting short of breath. So we are going to go for a pulse exercise, combining that with a body weight strength exercise. So doing each exercise alternative for 3 rounds. The work frame is going to be 40 seconds on and 20 seconds to get ready for the next exercise. We have 2 different sets. So set number 1 is going to be, for example, a start jack and a push-up tap shoulders. Alternative between those 2 exercises for the 3 rounds, and then we move on to a second set with 2 new exercises. You are just going to bring a good set of shoes, some water, and maybe an exercise mat. I just got a towel here today, and I have my timer, which is going to go for the work frame of the 40 seconds and the 20 seconds. Do remember, I'm guiding you in this session, so if I were to do this workout myself, I would not be able to speak to you and guide you all the way through. So I put my intensity to, of course, I can guide you. So you are gonna zip it up, except that you, of course, are gonna be able to breathe, but else you just gotta work as hard as possible, getting affected on your breathing. Feel that your heart rate is racing up and around 85% of your maximum. Do remember always to look after yourself, do the best you, and think about the muscle and the mind connection. So do the modification if you don't feel like you know what you are going to do right now. If the exercise I'm showing you is too much or too tough, then you do the modification. The best is to keep moving. We want to keep it short and intense, and this is kind of an idea I got here on my vacation for you to stay in shape while you are on holiday, but you can also do this in a busy day of living. Starting with a short warm-up, and then I'm gonna put a link for some stretching, or you can do your favorite stretching at the end. So go and get your equipment and let's get ready. We are more than ready for the warm-up. So start out by lifting your heel up towards your buttocks, swinging your arms, and we're gonna start up from the top. Chin is in, chest is up, and you are connecting with your core and, of course, pelvic floor. Hands are pushing forward and bring them back. So just a nice pulling up here with your heels bouncing on the spot. And if you're not ready yet to bounce, then you can just go here and bring that heel up, just doing the same without the body. Bouncing, hands are coming up, and we are gonna stay with a straight position. Bring it up, just a short warm up, pushing arms out to the side. Bring them in again. A bit more distance between your feet, pulling it and pushing it. Now we're gonna bring our arms back, straight arms back, and now we're gonna straighten our legs as well. So straight knees, feel the engagement in your glutes, and do that engagement of your core. So bring it back, squeezing, and open in your hip area, pulling it back, and we're gonna go for 8 and 7, squeezing, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and heel down and toe up. Arms are coming up. Still a little bit of a giving in here, bouncing on the spot. Arms in front. I'm going to do a biceps curl, biceps and triceps, biceps, triceps. So in just a few minutes, we're going to do the workout where we are focusing on that heart rate. So if you were to have a monitor on, you are going to work with the 85+% of your maximum. That could be different from you and me. We're gonna swing it here, forward and back. The easiest way, if you don't have a monitor on, is just to feel it on your heart rate. And of course, when we work in those 40 seconds with the work frame, if you could go on and on and on, I can let you in on a little secret. You're not working hard enough. And we're gonna open up here. Bring it out and to the side, in and lifting leg up, doing an abduction, pulling arms backwards. Chin is still in, so no pushing forward as arms go back. Let's hit it off for another 8 and 7, squeezing. Feel the back of your body. 3 and 2 and check it out. If you need a little bit more warm-up, just push this to a stop. You can do some jogging on the spot and you can come back to me. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do a star jacks. Thumbs are pointing out to the side. Just a slight bend in your knees, not as low as a jump squat. Moving it up and back down again. We're gonna do that for 40 seconds and you can do an alternative here. I will come back to that. So combining this pulse exercise, raising a heart rate, and combine it with some strength exercise. 40 seconds. I got my timer here. I didn't bring the other one as I used to do in my session here on my vacation. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up and down again. Keep going. Make sure that your arms are coming forward, not hitting here, harming your shoulder. So pushing it back, lifting up. As you jump up, you inhale. As you go down, you exhale. Or you can do the modification with a jacks, or you can do some modification here with your heel in. But no matter what, you gotta continue for 15 seconds. So bring it up, back again. Inhaling, exhaling, push it as hard as possible. 4, 3, 2, and in for the push-up, tap shoulder. So we're gonna go down here and we're gonna go tapping back down. Alternative between right and left arm, of course. 5 seconds. No, yes. 5, 4, 3, and bring it down and up for stability. Slowly down. Up we go. No hyperextension in the lower back. Then you go down on your knees. And then you're gonna go for the tapping. And if an ordinary push-up is way enough, you're just gonna do with an ordinary push-up. Then you're just gonna do it on toes or on knees, and you're gonna continue for a final 14 seconds. Bring it down, up again. So in an active recovery period, and up, back for a star jacks, round number 2 out of the 3 rounds. Thumbs are pointing up a little bit in front of you. 10 seconds, you can step it out on the ground here. Shoulder back, buttocks back. 4, 3, 2, and up we go. So pushing that heart rate. Inhale, exhale. You do know it's only 15 minutes of all in this workout. So even though you're on vacation, maybe you don't have enough time, but you have lots of time to do a efficient hard workout for only 15 minutes. Everybody should be able to fit that into even a tight schedule on a vacation. 15 seconds left. Inhale and exhale. You can do this body workout, body weight workout everywhere. 4, 3, 2, and down for the push up. Just moving this away. Ready to the push up and tap shoulder. Do remember to engage your core. 4, 3, 2, and back we go. And up tapping. As mentioned before, maybe no tapping. So this great thing about having access to YouTube almost, if not everywhere in the world, if you have Wi-Fi, you can do this to stay on the big, great path on exercising on a daily basis. So you don't get away on vacation or maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, and you get out of the system. You want to stay on track and just do a little bit maybe when you are away, and then come back into your usually daily workout routine. 4 seconds, 3, 2, and back up on our feet. Ready for the final round of the star jacks. Thumbs are pointing up. 1 more round here, shoulders are back, and do care about the seconds or push up the intensity. 3, 2, and 1. And I do promise you to tell you along the way, because you don't have the timer next to me as always on my other session back home in Denmark. But you want to push it now. You want to inhale, you want to exhale. You have 28 seconds left here with this final 1. 20 seconds. Inhale or do the jacks or do the modification, just as long as you're affected on that breathing. That's the most important thing. When we get short of breath, our body needs to recover, and that requires lots of calories. 5 seconds, and that's why we are pushing our metabolism. Here we are. Final one, and I'll give you a short break with some water, and then we're going to continue with part 2 in this 15 minutes approximately workout. 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and bring it down. The most important thing is to get that flexion in your elbows. Go on your knees if it's not possible to do it up on toes. Doesn't matter, you can do 2 on your toes and then come back and do it on your knees. Just as long as you see a progression that you get better and better. Getting out of the comfort zone. You do know, if you've been here before, that I talk about that. Pushing yourself. If we want to achieve new things, we need to get out of the comfort zone. 12 seconds. Squeezing slowly down, up again. Equal amount on each arm. And here we are. Get a little bit of water, and then we're going to continue with some wide leg run and a Russian twist. So water in. So not to sound like the holy goat, but usually when I go on vacation, maybe I don't have the time to do a workout for like half an hour or an hour as I usually would do in Denmark, but I always do some kind of workouts, and then at 15 minutes it's a lot better than nothing. And maybe you just are very good at pushing yourself, and then 15 minutes is way enough. I actually think of all the places I've been in the world so far, I think Japan was the hardest part, because all the hotel rooms were approximately like 10 square feet, or whatever you call it in English, but very small hotel rooms. So that was kind of hard, but I managed to do something with my heels on the bed and, you know, pushing my suitcase aside and doing some push-up. So it is possible to do it everywhere. That's what I do with this workout, telling you to be able to do so. Enough talking, wide leg run. We're gonna go up here and I will show you modification. 40 seconds, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those arms down and legs up. And you can go here instead, bouncing on the spot, or you can do some jogging on the spot or some high knees. This one, we are connecting a bit more with our abs, our core. We're gonna pull it down, and you are absolutely not able to speak like me. You are gonna work it out, just letting me guide you. Inhale and exhale. You wanna continue for 10 more seconds. Engaging with your pelvic floor. Keep that chin in. Yes. Sitting down and leaning back, engaging your core, ready to do the Russian twist for 40 seconds, 20 seconds to go for the next wide leg run. Leaning back, 3, 2, and 1. If this is too much, you can put your heels down, but try not to sit up straight, because if you sit up straight, you don't feel your abs working at all. Leaning back, engaging, heels in or heels up. I like to move my legs opposite side of my arms, but you do what you find best. If you have a back issue, you can always go down here, and you can do some ab work lying down instead. And again, 10 more seconds. You can combine it, do a little bit of each, and then you will be stronger and stronger, I promise you. If you work out continuously, you will be stronger. Yes. Back for the wide leg run. So you do have the 20 seconds after the wide leg run, the 40 seconds of the Russian twist, and the 20 seconds again before we come back into the pulse exercise. 3, 2, and 1. So push it hard. Reading between the lines, you have lots of recovery to push it hard, and you have a short workout today, which of course could be way enough. If you push it harder, maybe you are a little bit new into this. Bring that up, and we have another 15 seconds of our second round here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and in for sitting. Leaning back in a few seconds, engaging with your abs. And you should feel your heart beating. 5 seconds. Leaning back, lifting off, and let's go. One side, opposite side, or swinging your legs opposite. Squeezing. Bring it back. And you know, you have this one, finishing this one of each, and then you're done. So push it a bit harder than if we were to work out for like 30 minutes. Squeezing, building up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Final one. Wide leg run. If that wide leg run is not working for you, you could just do ordinary high knees. You need to be a little bit more focused on your pelvic floor in this one. Arms up. And 3, 2, and final one. Let's kick it off here. Inhale, or do the modification. Just do something. Bring it down. And the great thing about working, keep going, 25 seconds. The good thing about working within a time frame is you do the best you, and by time you will be able to push yourself more and more within that working time frame. I promise you, you always get good at what you practice. If you don't and you sit still on the couch, you will of course not get any better. But get up, get going, and that's why you are here. 4, 3, 2, and in for the Russian twist. Final 40 seconds. 10 seconds. Sit, lie down, feet off, feet down. You decide. 4, 3, 2, and bring it from side to side. Feel your way through this movement. Keep your chin in, even though you might be a little bit tired now. Don't let your head just hang. Stay in a good, safe position, or lie down and continue. You have 15 seconds to go. I know you can do it. I'm here. 10 seconds. Bring it out to the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and here we are. Beautiful. Get some water, and do remember to fill up after a workout. Get something good to eat, which is good in nutrition for you. Thank you for joining me. Maybe you want to share this session with somebody you care about, who maybe needs a little soft, loving kick to get out of that couch and get going.